All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Hacking Self Stories. Today we are going through my total Q1 results versus 2024 versus 2025. Boy, it is awesome. And before I do that, can I just tell you something that I am made up with at the minute? Okay, so as we all know, it is Vegas Self Storage Conference coming up in 2 or 3 weeks. And I always love to go with my family because why wouldn't you want to go to Vegas? Vegas, son, gambling, storage. You what? Just like tick. Dean's happy place. I love it. And to be honest, I don't actually do that much gambling anymore because for those who don't know, I used to have a betting shop. I used to be good at gambling, and now I am rubbish at gambling. Anyway, get to the point, and then we'll get onto the Q1 results. So, we was looking at flights and stuff, and because we've been doing that much advertising on Google for my 6 sites, soon to be 7, we have signed the lease for the 7th one, but obviously we're not open yet, and that is in South Shields. Yeah, because we've been doing that much Google ads, we put it on Amex, and we get points for it. We've got business class seats to go to Vegas. It's incredible. So my mum and dad are going because obviously they're part of a business. I'm going. Claire's going. Obviously, two directors of a company, and we've got no one to look after the kids. So the kids have got to take time off school, which is awesome. So we're all going for a work trip, and it's fantastic. We put it for the business, and not only that, we've got business it's absolutely crazy. We got business class flights for 400 quid. 400 quid. I've flown business class once when I was many moons ago in Australia, but not to Australia, but just going from one place to the next. And yeah, I can't absolutely wait. And the whole trip, get this, for 6 of us, staying in the Venetian for 5 nights, business class. The whole trip has cost us less than 5 grand. I'm like, oh my God, that is amazing. That's incredible. And it's all because of the flights. The flights, I mean, why wouldn't, if you put in anything through Google or anything, just get an Amex card. And honestly, the points soon add up. We had 750,000 points. It's mental. And so, yeah, it was terrific. Right, let's crack on then. If you haven't already done so, make sure you log on to mrselfstories.com. That is my daily newsletter. Right, so what we've been doing this week is we've been comparing Q1 2024 to Q1 2025. It's lovely. It's always beneficial to look back, take a stand back, and have a look at your figures. Quarterly figures are probably the preferential. I look at, you know me, I look at daily figures, weekly figures, monthly figures. But sometimes it's good to take a step back from business and just compare and contrast and see how we're doing. Just have a swig of my tea. So, for those who haven't listened to any of my podcasts this week, Beverly was £4,375,000, £4,375 extra in 2025. This is revenue. Willoughby was 31,050 extra in 2025. 31,000, that is mental. Clough Road was 4,531 extra in 2025. Wrexham was 13,732 extra in 2025. Mansfield was £61,038 extra in 2025. So in total, Q1, let's have a look. So Q1 2024, we took £423,006. So 423,000, say. In Q1 2025, we took 537,733 for the same sites. I haven't included Glasgow because obviously Glasgow wasn't open in 2024 Q1, so we can't really include that because it's not fair. So we've took a massive £114,727 extra in 2025. It's a 27% increase. A 27% increase. Honestly, I am over the moon. Yes, there's some caveats like I'll give you two. Mansfield, it was very, very young where in 2024 Q1, so you'd expect them to actually take more revenue. Of course you would, but not as much increase as we've done. Wrexham, we've added a container park. And so you would expect it to take more money, but again, not as much. So I am over the bloody moon taking 27. And by the way, I'm thinking, holy moly, if we didn't take 27% extra, where would we be with cash flow? It's just like the more you take, it just goes. We've got an expansion program going on at the minute as well, and we're spending over £500,000 on different sites. Beverley, we're increasing capacity. Clough Road, we are. Wrexham, we are. Mansfield, we are. And it's going to cost over £500,000, which is exciting. I mean, I was going to say it's scary, but it's not scary. It's exciting. I love it. I can't wait. It's fantastic. Right, let's have a look. What else have I got to tell you? Oh, what do I expect Q2 to be in 2025? Well, Beverley, I expect it to continue to increase. I don't think that we're going to see a lot of churn and we're not going to see a lot of move-ins. Willoughby, potentially a little bit of loss of square foot. Clough Road, I expect to gain square foot. Wrexham, I expect to gain square foot. Mansfield, I expect to gain square foot as well. Well, I don't know why I'm saying Willoughby. Willoughby's just never, ever really performed at such a high level for a consistent period. And it's never started a year like this. And obviously, it goes without saying that the stamp duty incentive has massively helped our amazing Q1. I put it down to increased occupancy, and also it's down to brilliant revenue management, increased occupancy. So Q2, because of the starting point of Q2, I do expect the revenue increase to continue throughout Q2. However, because revenue is a lagging indicator, meaning that something happens first and then it's like the tail. The end of a tail for a dog or something. It starts wagging at the point that's connected to the body, and then it goes to the tail. And so revenue is a lagging indicator, meaning that first of all it's the occupancy, and then you'll see maybe in a month's time you'll see that translate to revenue. So it's a lagging indicator. Because of that, because it's a lagging indicator, I would say that the revenue in Q2 is going to continue moving forward and being strong. My one worry and concern is we have seen a dip up. We've seen a difference in the amount of quotes and the amount of reservations. So we have seen the dip from this, because now there's no stamp duty incentive. So I just hope that rectifies and we still get the busy summer. I just hope that we haven't replaced a busy Q1 for a busy Q3. And so I hope still we get that busy Q3. I think we will do. I still think we will do. Okay, my friends, that is it. I'm going to take my son to... You don't want to know this. He's got some little warts on his knee. Bless him. He's got them frozen off. So I've got to take him there. All right, guys, I love you. I appreciate you. I will see you on Monday when I am in Spain. I'm in Spain next week, and then I get home for one day, and then I am in Vegas, baby. Love it. Can't wait. And especially with mum and dad as well, because honestly, if you have got a parent, if you're lucky enough to still have your parents, then I just think we're blessed. We are blessed to still have them. So I want to spend as much time as possible with them. And the fact we're spending time with them in Vegas, going out for nice meals and stuff. And I am going to bore the living daylights out of them talking about self-storage. If they're coming on a work trip with me, then I am making the most of it. And I'm going to talk storage and business all day, every day with them. Right. I love you. I appreciate you. And I will see you on Monday. Ta-da. Have a great weekend.